keeps on saying he doesn't believe it was an accident.
Who was the person, from what you're getting, it's like he's been stabbed?
Yes.
So who would the person that would have stabbed him?
Who was the person that did this? He was an actor just like himself.
Can Sam give us a name for this other actor?
Can you give me a name, Sam? He goes from Jack to John. Jack, John. Is that the same person? He gives me those two names, Ivy.
Okay.
Jack, who must have been John.
So it's the same person?
I believe so, yes.
Did Harold die here in this theatre?
Did he lose his life here? He did. He did.
Right.
Sorry about this. This is the energy.
Yeah, no.
Okay. His role was the important one. Macbeth. Mm-hmm. Macbeth. He comes all around this theatre, and at times he's sorry. He is sorry to alarm people. He is sorry. But the soul can't come to terms with the way he lost his life. And he's still believing, even in his spirit body, right to this moment, that was it an accident?
In addition to the presence of a young lady and a mischievous young boy, Derek may have sensed the agonised soul of the actor Harold Norman. But does he still have a score to settle? And what other phenomena will the night hold at the Oldham Coliseum?
The f*** is that over there? Oh!
Our investigation in Lancashire is already gathering pace. Despite the pleasure that a theatre performance brings, some souls are far from happy that they can't leave at the final curtain. As we head into the stalls, we wonder which other spirits may still exist from this building's past.
Oh, wow. It seems as if both sides of my mind are being drawn here and up there. So there's someone, when I say someone, there's an energy that localizes itself quite regularly up here. And I feel it's a person who, although they're not actually showing themselves at the moment, who returns to an area up there. You know, we often talk about poltergeistal activities and what have you. This place, this theatre is rife with it. A lot of the stuff I feel that's gone on here would be attributed most definitely to Harold's movements and also the boy.
Are you getting any indication of what the poltergeist phenomena would be? What sort of things?
I feel it's drummed up, absolutely, by the speed of when the little boy and the young girl, the young lady, have actually come into the atmosphere in visitation, and because of their excitement, they're boosting those energies, just like in life. Poltergeistal experiences do take place invariably in a high percentage, you know this, Kieran, with young children.
Yeah.
There is also, I'm aware now, while we're here, of a man who has also worked here at some time. I feel he had something to do with the mechanics or something of this theatre. I don't feel he passed away here. He passed away in a natural form, but he worked here. I'm aware of a man who was quite slim, thin in physique, very sharp, high cheekbones, lost a lot of his hair, dark-haired in his time. Wears something on his hat, like a flat cap or something, a cap that was turned round. And I feel his energy at times returns there and also around this orchestra pit.
Is there a name with this person?
It sounds like... Am I pronouncing that if I say Ennis? It sounds like George Ennis.
George Ennis.
Ennis.
Ennis. And what time period would he have worked here?
Oh, gosh. OK, give me the time period for him. Now, because you've asked that and you just placed it in front of me here, let's hope that's, you know, what it is. Hope fitting with him. But I got 19 and then 1, 2, 12.
Oldham's Coliseum Theatre appears to house a complex mixture of energies, with Derek sensing several spirits around the ground floor of the auditorium. The first floor wardrobe department may look harmless, but ghostly apparitions and unexplained footsteps have been frequently witnessed. But what would we encounter in here?
Today, yes. Okay. Oh, yeah. It's around here. Okay. As we've just walked in now and we come to this point, I'm very aware, Evie, of the way I describe it, a negative energy, an energy that I suppose doesn't really appreciate us being here. He is, again, I'm talking about a male now, and this man, I feel when he was in the physical life, he had a very, very, very short fuse of nature, bad-tempered, and also a man that had some kind of way about him. The only way I can describe it is a sadistic way about him. And in actual fact, the energies that seem to be surrounding me now as it's building up, I seem to have this man in very, very, his covering is like sacking. Mm-hmm. Now, like the trousers, like a jacket, all of the same material. I would say the energies that I'm getting here now with this soul is that he would have been better belonging to maybe a mill or a place like a mill. And I feel in his time, he's done some, you know, when he was in his physical body, did some despicable things.
But why would he be here in this building?
At this point, I don't know. I really don't know. I was asking myself that question when we first walked into my mind. What is this soul doing here? He certainly does not evolve to the period of time as what this building is now.
It looks very modern, doesn't it? It looks...
But this was his area, and this is where I feel at times if a lady or a gentleman was working in here at any given time, they would... he's a sneak of a spirit. He's a sneak. And he would do things like, you know, breathing, and, you know, making lewd sounds and stuff like that. As far as physique and what have you, if he was shorter than yourself. He wasn't a tall man. And I feel facially with him, he had some kind of, you know, the person's not happy with the way they look. So there was like a bit of an inferiority complex with him. And with having that and the way he was in demeanour, personality, flared him up to do ridiculous things.
Would you say it'd be a good idea later on for the girls to come in here and maybe try and provoke him?
As long as it's not too provoking, I suppose. But yeah, I think it's a good idea because I'm sure he's going to do something.
And maybe with somebody standing outside the room, just in case they get too spooked.
Yeah, absolutely.
You say it's quite a negative spirit.
Yeah, he is a negative spirit.
Although theatres play host to a wide variety of human emotions, Derek feels that the Coliseum's wardrobe department contains only anger and deviance. We decide to leave this hostile male presence and, with our cameras switched to night vision, make our way around to the Circle Bar, where unexplained lights and noises have previously been documented.
Obviously this is the bar area,
Yes.
and there's noises from the fridge and things like that, so... Does anything come to mind as you come in here?
I can't really make this out. It's like as if I'm getting a young female screams above